Hey, what's up everybody? We are back with another recap of the Silverstone Grand Prix weekend, and we're gonna start off with the MotoGP class. The sprint race top 5 was as follows. Alex Marquez won it ahead of Marco Bezzecchi, Maverick Vinales, Joan Zarco and Aleix Espargaro. And the Sunday race top 5 was as follows. Aleix Espargaro won it ahead of Pecco Bagnaia, Brad Binder, Miguel Oliveira and Maverick Vinales. That makes that the championship top 5 is like this. Pecco Bagnaia still leads it ahead of Jorge Martin, Marco Bezzecchi, Brad Binder and Joan Zarco. And my rookie to watch, Augusto Fernandez, finished in a nice 8th position in the sprint race and he finished 11th in the Sunday race. Then my underdog to watch, Alex Marquez, won the sprint race on Saturday, so that's very nice, and he had to retire on the Sunday race due to a mechanical issue, so that's unfortunate. Then my kudos of the week go to the top 4 for giving us an incredible show at the end when the rain came out, and to Aleix to win it in the end. Then the sad part of the week was the collective struggle of a bunch of top riders like Fabio Quartararo, Joan Mir, Marc Marquez, all battling at the bottom end of the classification and crashing out of the race. Then world win prediction, I thought Martin could win it, but I was wrong with that one, and for Austria I think Bezzecchi could win it. Then moving over to the Moto2 class, the race of 5 was as follows. Fermin Aldeguer won it ahead of Aaron Canet, Pedro Acosta, Joe Roberts and Manuel Gonzalez, and that makes that in the championship top 5 it is now like this. Pedro Acosta leads it ahead of Tony Arbolino, Jake Dixon, Aaron Canet and Alonso Lopez. My rookie to watch unfortunately crashed out of the race, and that will be Sergio Garcia. My underdog to watch, Albert Arenas, took home 2 points in 14th. And the kudos of the week go to Fermin Aldeguer for breaking his winning duck, and the sad part of the week was a crash of Jake Dixon in his home race. Then a special mention for Bo Schneider, who finished in 17th, and for Jonte van der Hoorberg, who started from the front row, but in the end he unfortunately finished in the 20th position. And for Barry Baltus, who rode an amazing race to a 6th position, which is his career best finish. Then world win prediction, I thought Jake Dixon could win it, but I was wrong with that one as he crashed out of the race. And for Austria, I think Pedro Acosta could win it. Then moving over to the Moto3 class, the race of 5 was as follows. David Alonso won it ahead of Ayumu Sasaki, Dani Ogaro, Ivan Ortola and David Munoz. That makes that the championship top 5 is like this. Dani Ogaro leads it ahead of Ayumu Sasaki, Joe Masia, Ivan Ortola and Dennis Onshu. My rookie to watch, Jose Antonio Reda, rode a good race. He finished in 8th, and my underdog to watch, Tatsuki Suzuki, unfortunately crashed out of the race. The kudos of the week go to David Alonso for being the first Colombian rider ever to win a Moto3 race, and the sad part of the week was when Scott Ogden stalled his bike just before the warm-up lap when he was on the front row of the grid to start the race. Then a special mention for Colin Veyer, who was 4th at one point in the race, but he finished in a nice 9th position. And my world win prediction, I thought Ayumu Sasaki could win it, and I wasn't far off with that one as he was 2nd, but for Austria I think Dani Ogaro could win there. Then the Moto E was also back in the Silverstone circuit. The race 1 top 5 was as follows. Randy Krumnacher won it ahead of Kevin Manfredi, Eric Granado, Hector Garzo and Jordi Torres. And the race 2 top 5 was as follows. Mattia Casadei won it ahead of Eric Granado, Nicolas Spinelli, Jordi Torres and Hector Garzo. And in the championship top 5 it is now like this. Jordi Torres still leads it ahead of Matteo Ferrari, Mattia Casadei, Randy Krumnacher and Hector Garzo. So that was it from me today. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the next race in Austria. The Spielberg round is coming up. It's going to be spectacular, I think so. I'm looking forward to the race. I hope you do too. If you have any comments, any feedback, any suggestions, please leave them in the comment section down below. I will happily answer. And until the next one, have a safe one. Goodbye.